Welcome back to InstaPhippsyFishing. I am fishing basically my third tournament of the week. I had one on Sunday, one on Wednesday, and now one on Saturday. I've got a really good feeling about this one. Out of all the tournaments I've fished, which is like 7 or 8, they had all been on new bodies of water. This one is my second time on this body of water. So I was here last Sunday, now I'm here on Saturday. So I don't have to spend, 2, 3, 4 hours trying to find some fish. I know where I'm headed, and I'm hoping to get into some big ones. It's a kayak tournament. It's a charity tournament for CHEO, and there's 91 anglers registered. So I'm going for the win today. I'm feeling really positive about it. So stick with me. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and comment below, and let's see how we do. A reminder that I'm giving away this mystery tackle box elite. It is the December bass box. All you have to do to enter is be subscribed to my channel. So if you're not, hit the subscribe button right now. And then every like and comment on any of my videos will count as an extra entry to win this. For kayak tournaments, you can launch early to give you time to get to your spot, but you can't make a cast until the tournament starts at 7 a.m. Unfortunately, it took me over 45 minutes to get to my spot. So by the time I got there, I was exhausted. I made my first cast at 7:10 a.m. I'm being fairly quiet in this video because there is other tournament anglers around me, and I don't want to draw attention to myself when I'm hooking into fish and bring more people over to my spot. That was a giant. I don't really mention it in the video, but that was the biggest bass I've ever seen in my life. Right now, my personal best is 5.51 pounds, and I caught another that was like 5.37 pounds or something like that. But this bass was bigger than both of those. Not by a ton, but it was probably 6 pounds or more. So I don't really elaborate on it, but I was absolutely devastated by missing this fish. Like, it definitely would have been my personal best, biggest bass of my life. And to miss it in like the first 15 minutes of the tournament, it just really changed my mental state and put a bit of a damper on the rest of the day, because I just kept chasing that bite, just hoping I could get it back. But she never came back for me, so we'll never know exactly how big that bass actually was. There we go. Not as big as the one last, but easy, easy, easy. They're just popping off right now. Come on. What is that? Ew. Oh, it's getting dirty. Nice. Nice 15-incher. Hey, easy now. Jesus. Well, my kayak is super dirty already. But we got 2 decent ones on the board. The plan is working. Come on, 2 in a row. Come on. Don't know if he'll be 12 inches. That is fish number 3 for our 3-fish stringer. He's trying to measure himself. Looks like 10 inches to me, but yeah, about 10 3/4. Fish number 3 of the day. Come on, man. Got me by the toes. There's number 3. Come in. Yes, finally. Took a while for that. Whew. Then I gotta figure out how to log my fish correctly and see where we are on the leaderboard. Very happy to see you, Mr. Fishy. Relax. Yeah, it's a 3-fish tournament, so that is number 3. Remember, during the month of December, I'm giving away this mystery tackle box Elite, valued at over $60 US. This is the actual box that I'm giving away. I just received it in the mail yesterday. To win it, you must be subscribed to my channel. So if you're already subscribed, you're already entered. If you're not subscribed, just hit the subscribe button, and that is 1 entry. And then for every like and comment on any of my videos, that's an additional entry. So I have about 100 videos out there. Go watch all 100 InstaPhippsyFishing videos, like every single one, that's 100 more entries, and comment on every single one, that's 100 more entries. So let's see who really wants to win this thing, and the winner will be announced on January 1st. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I definitely didn't do as good as I thought I would. I ended up finishing 33rd out of 91 anglers. So not terrible, but obviously not good. I had much higher hopes, but I did get my 3-fish limit, and it was only my 2nd time there. So as I mentioned, I went in there very confident. So out of all the tournaments I had done up to this point, they were all at brand new bodies of water I had never fished before in my life. I just show up on tournament day and do my best. This was the first time that I had gone back to a lake that I had fished. So this was my 2nd time fishing there. And my last tournament was only 6 days before. So the conditions and weather were very similar. Only 6 days had passed. So I really thought I could figure something out quick. And in my last tournament, it took me about 4 or 5 hours to find any fish and to find a good spot. Whereas for this kayak tournament, I knew exactly where I was going to head. So I had a full 8 hours to fish that spot instead of the 3 hours that I had the 6 days previous. So that's part of why I was feeling confident. So I launched before 6:30 a.m. I figured it would take me about 30 to 45 minutes to get to the spot. But in a paddle kayak, it was so exhausting. My shoulders were killing me. It definitely took over 45 minutes, almost an hour. So I planned on getting to my spot and resting a little bit and then starting fishing at 7. But I paddled the whole way, showed up at 7:10 and had to start fishing right away. Luckily, I caught 3 fish right away, like in the first 30 minutes. So I was feeling pretty good about that. But also within that 30-minute window, on like my 10th or 15th cast of the day is when I missed that 6-pounder. And it just hurt so bad. The biggest fish I've ever seen. Found it within like 10 minutes and within like 15 casts. So I was in the right spot at the right time with the right lure. I think really what happened there is I just didn't really set the hook good on it. It bit and was so heavy right away, it was just instantly pulling. So I was just like trying to reel. And then as soon as it saw me, it just opened its mouth. It was never actually hooked. It just had its mouth closed on my topwater toad. So I thought I would have learned from 6 days previous and just been destroying them this day, but I'm pretty sure I ended up missing even more fish this day than I did 6 days ago at that last tournament. I think part of it was fishing out of the kayak. At this point, I barely had any experience bass fishing out of a kayak. I had only done it a handful of times before, maybe 3 or 4 times. So it is a lot harder to set the hook, I find, in a kayak, and you just have less control. Like, the slightest movement can just turn your kayak and put you out of position. So this was not the magical day that I had planned in my head, but I still had a great time. Hopefully in 2023, I get to do a few more tournaments at this body of water. And now I know for sure that I have learned from previous mistakes. Throughout the season, I got a lot better at fishing those topwater toads, and my hookup to land ratio ended up being a lot higher as well. Again, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like this video so that I know that you guys are enjoying the tournament videos, and I'll see you guys again soon.